friends, my name is Neelu and I'm here to teach you Hindi language. I hope you all doing really well at home, and I guess this video will help you to continue learn Hindi while staying at home as well. Alright, let's start it. This video will help you to learn how do we introduce ourselves in Hindi language. My name is Neelu. मेरा नाम नीलू है. Today we will learn about numbers in Hindi language. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In Hindi language we say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more time. Let's count all together. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. Alright, let's start it with a welcome song. And this song is about fish. We call fish in Hindi machuli. Let's talk about it. Fish. Where does fish live? Fish lives in the water. She is queen of water. She swims and swims and swims all the day. When we touch fish in the water, she gets scared and she quickly swim away. And if you take fish out of the water for a long time, she could die. And we're gonna sing a song for a fish in Hindi. Ready? मछली जल की रानी है, जीवन उसका पानी है, हाथ लगाओ डर जाएगी, बाहर निकालो मर जाएगी. Thank you, fish. Thank you, machli. Let's start it reading a book, and this book is about Little Red Riding Hood. This is very interesting storybook. In faraway wood, in faraway jungle, we call wood in Hindi jungle, there lived a kind girl. We call girl in Hindi ladki. Ladki, called Little Red Riding Hood. She was taking a basket of food to her sick granny. Remember to go straight to Granny's house, said the Little Red Riding Hood's mother. Don't stray off the path and don't talk to any strangers. Little Red Riding Hood set off to see Granny. Little Red Riding Hood followed the path through the wood. She hummed a little tune as she was swung her basket. She saw lots of pretty blue flowers, but she did not see a wolf hiding behind the trees. Wolf. In Hindi, wolf, bhediya. She didn't see bhediya hiding behind the trees. Little Red Riding Hood stopped to look at the flowers. Hello, little girl. Hello, little ladki, said the big bad bhediya. Bada kharab bhediya. What are you doing? Little Red Riding Hood jumped in a fright. I'm going to see my sick granny who lives in a little house in the jungle, she said. What a kind ladki you are, said the bhediya. I'm sure your granny will like these pretty blue flowers. Why don't you stay and pick some for her? He smiled, showing his white big teeth. The big bad bhediya ran off into the woods. While Little Red Riding Hood stayed to pick some blue flowers, big bad bhediya, bada kharab bhediya, ran all the way to Granny's house and gobbled her up. And he put her glasses and cap on. Big bad bhediya, bada kharab Karabapediya got into Granny's bed. Soon afterward, Little Red Riding Hood arrived at Granny's house. The door was wide open. Door. In Hindi, door, darwaza. Darwaza was wide open. Little Red Riding Hood walked in. Are you in bed, Granny? She called. Little Red Riding Hood went into the bedroom. She walked up to the bed. Granny did not look very well. Oh, Granny, Little Red Riding Hood said. What a big ears you have. All the better to hear you with, my dear, said the Pedia in Granny's voice. Granny had very big ears. Oh, Granny, said the Little Red Riding Hood, what big eyes you have. All the better to see you with, my dear, said the Pedia in Granny's voice. Little Red Riding Hood thought, Granny look odd. Oh, Granny, what the big teeth you have. All the better to eat you with, he growled. He opened his mouth wide and leaped at Little Red Riding Hood. Big Bad Pedia ate Little Red Riding Hood. But this is not the end of the story, guys. Let's find it out what's gonna happen next. Luckily, a woodcutter was passing Granny's cottage. He went inside to visit Granny and found Big Bad Pedia was taking a nap. A woodcutter turned the Pedia upside down and gave him a good shake. Out came Granny and Little Red Riding Hood. So finally they saved Granny, Little Red Riding Hood and the woodcutter. They all chased after the Big Bad Pedia, Bada Kharab Pedia, but he ran away and they never ever saw him again. That was the end of the story. It was a nice end. They all saved at last. Thank you. Now let's start singing some songs together. As I have teach you how do we count 1 to 10 in Hindi, we're gonna count 1 to 10 in our song as well. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a machli alive. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I let him go again. Why did you let it go? 'Cause it bit my finger so. Which finger did it bite? This little finger on my right. Alright guys. Thank you. Put your hands together and say Dhanyawad.